And our first main topic today gets submitted to us by Jack Drees, who writes, let's be real. 2020 has been a wreck for the entertainment industry. It absolutely has. However, of the entertainment we have received, Anya Taylor-Joy has been in, well, a lot of it. She's been in Emma, Radioactive, and The Queen's Gambit. All of these have received positive reviews, with The Queen's Gambit becoming Netflix's most popular limited series. Say what you want about the New Mutants. Here's my question. Is 2020 the year of Anya Taylor-Joy? All right, thanks a lot for sending that in. And you're right, this really has been a bit of a breakout year for her. Like, we've been familiar with Anya Taylor-Joy for a bit, but, you know, she's never been prominent. I think that's a good way to put it, Rob. Her name has never really been prominent. This has been the year where she's had some prominence, like everything from New Mutants, which was supposed to come out originally, I believe, in 1997. I think that was the original release date. We finally got it earlier this year. And then culminating up to The Queen's Gambit, which a lot of people like, I know, Rob included. Would I say that this is the year of Anya Taylor-Joy? I'm going to go against some traditional thinking and go, no, I would say this has been a good year for her, clearly, culminating in Queen's Gambit. This has clearly been the highlight for her. There's going to be some Emmy talk about Queen's Gambit next year. Absolutely, there will be. And she's really good in it. But for me, when I consider something like the year of so-and-so, to me, that suggests that that person had like a number of huge milestone things, like just a number of big milestone things. And I don't think every year has somebody that it's their year. I think there are a lot of years that come and go where it's not really anybody's year. But once in a while it happens. So would I say it has been the 2020 is the year of Anya Taylor-Joy? No, but it's certainly been a very good year, Rob. And I think that's good enough. And again, yeah, New Mutants, it is what it is. Rob, I know you really appreciated Queen's Gambit a lot. What do you think? Do you think we can sit back in this train wreck every year and maybe say it's the year of Anya Taylor-Joy? How do you look at it?
Well, first of all, she's become easily one of my favorite actresses. I mean, I was a huge fan of The Witch.
So was I. So was I.
And I thought, you know, what Robert Eggers did with that film, it's very difficult to create the kind of atmosphere and tension and creepiness that he was able to do. And a lot of that was due to her performance. I mean, she was front and center in that movie. She is clearly, the more I see her speaking on the talk show circuit, she's clearly devastatingly intelligent, whip smart, really knows her stuff. Her parents she has an international background. And I think she's the real deal. I think we're seeing the emergence of somebody who seems to have their head screwed on, their mind in the game, and is trying and interested to build a great career. And she seems to be doing just that. She's working with Eggers again now in The Northman. And I think The Queen's Gambit, I mean, the focus that she had to bring to that role was astonishing to me. And I think she was in every scene of that show, aside from the flashbacks when she was a younger girl. And it was an astonishing performance. I mean, if you saw that performance in a movie, you would have been blown away. But 7 episodes of that miniseries where she's asked to do a lot and create a difficult character, I was blown away. So, look, 2020 was a year of a lot of things, John, and a lot of things that people are going to forget not anytime soon. But definitely, she was certainly a high point for me. And I think, if anything, 2020 was the year that Anya Taylor-Joy certainly brought the highest numbers Netflix ever had for one of their miniseries, but she also gave a lot of people a lot of entertainment and put smiles on people's faces, made them think, made them feel. And I think for that alone, she deserves some kind of an award.
It's also kind of, I think it's fair to say a couple of things. One is that it's definitely been the year that made her a household name. Like if you, in 2019, some people would recognize the name Anya Taylor-Joy when you say her name because she's done stuff, like you said, The Witch, which I thought was fantastic as well. But she might be best known. Like when she looks back on this 2 or 3 years from now, and we think of Anya Taylor-Joy, 2020 may not be the year that we think of. That's the year she did Queen's Gambit, or that's the year she did. It might be known as the year, that was the year they announced her as the new Furiosa. That's the funny thing, that it might ultimately be that. So that was another big thing that happened for her, of course, that she's going to play the younger version of Charlize Theron's Furiosa in an upcoming George Miller adaptation, which is interesting. So a lot of good big things have happened for her, and I know I'm going to be looking forward to seeing what she does in the future. Like, absolutely.
What I really like about her too is she's not traditional looking. You know, she's got kind of this ethereal, almost extraterrestrial beauty about her. And like when she was playing kick-ass Ilyana Rasputin in New Mutants, I thought she was terrific in that, even though maybe the movie didn't live up to what she was bringing. But she was supposed to be playing kind of a hard ass. But she just has the kind of look that elevates movies, if that makes any sense. I mean, if you look at the clothes and the how she actually just looked in Queen's Gambit, she looks like a star. And
she looks like a star out of the 50s too. She's got that look. You know what my wife said about her, as she was the one watching Queen's Gambit, she said she is the most awkward looking, stunningly beautiful woman. Like when you think of stunningly beautiful, there's something so unique about her look. And I remember actually, she was just in the news lately because Anya Taylor-Joy is just saying she doesn't think she's attractive enough to be a legit movie star. And I was like, no, I don't agree with that. I'm not, not to put down her opinion, but I don't agree with that at all. But she's got a very unique look, but she's got that almost like Elizabeth Taylor era kind of movie star look to me. I can't put my finger on it. Like I can't.
What works so well, you know, in the Queen's Gambit, being that it was a 60s period piece, she just fit right in. And the fact that she doesn't look generically beautiful. Her beauty is unique to her.
Yeah,
you can't sit there and go, yeah, she looks, so-and-so looks just like Anya. It's not like Bryce Dallas Howard and Jessica Chastain, who can get, you know, mixed up on the street in front of people. You know, they keep getting recognized as one another. I don't think there's anybody that's ever going to be like mistaken for Anya Taylor-Joy. And I like that about her.
Yeah, me too. All right, guys, question is, what do you think about that? I mean, maybe you haven't seen Queen's Gambit. I do recommend you check it out. But would you call 2020 the year of Anya Taylor-Joy? I think it was a great year for her, but I wouldn't call it her year per se. What do you guys think? Jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. All right, guys.